everybody. Welcome to the Rambling Gypsy podcast. My name is Tiffany Foy. I am the Rambling Gypsy. This is my best friend, Kellie, for everybody that has not joined us before.
Hi, guys.
This is Kellie Garnier. So this is our porch. This is my porch. This is where we porch and we save the world's problems, solve the world's problems, talk about all the good things, the bad things, the ugly, and then some. So, we like to say that we are fortunate to be portunate.
Every chance we get.
And that's what we're doing. So,
go ahead. We have a special guest today.
We do have a special guest. And if you guys were here with us last week, we did talk about who was going to be here today. And
hold on to your hats, literally.
Miss Fiona Pearl is here today. We've been talking about her a whole bunch lately. And she's here. She has her little sweater on.
And what kind of pet is that, ma'am?
This is our Lemur. This is Fiona. So she is not, how old is she now?
Oh, man.
Not quite a year.
Definitely not a year.
9 months, maybe 10
months. Gotta plan that birthday party.
That's going to be a good time. It's going to be a time. So she's here. So we may not have microphones left here in a little bit. We may not have a hat on. She's really good at fixing my hair.
I'm sure she's going to be on her best behavior.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks it's real cute and fun, but when she's had enough...
Yeah.
You will know.
So I want to tell you about my morning.
Oh, yes.
And then we have a lot to talk about because I really didn't get to talk to you much this week because our porches were frozen.
Yeah, and that's very unfortunate.
Because it's
very
freezing.
Unfortunate
very
for girls
unfortunate
who like
for
to
our
be
fortunate to be frozen, and that's
terrible.
what happened. So
today,
Tuesday, this is how I just want you guys, which is kind of how we ended up here with the podcast because of my shit show of a shit show, which is my life.
Anyone else, it would be unrealistic and completely untrue. But this is a real story brought to you.
This is my morning, and this is how this goes. So most people get up, you have an alarm set, you have...
Or 3.
Yeah, right.
Fierce snoozer.
My morning starts off, this is today. So right now at my house, I have 5 dogs, which I'm sure is illegal, but whatever. Y'all can...
HOA loves you anyway.
That's a whole nother episode. So, and then I have 4 baby golden doodles that are left, which are Tiger. Y'all have heard us talk about Tiger, which is my standard poodle. And so I have 4 doodles that are in, I've got a pretty long bathroom, master bath. And then we built this little kennel thing. You haven't seen the new one. So we took the whelping box out because they are jumping out of the...
It's a real ass commitment, though. These puppies are getting big, and they're 7
weeks old now.
They're
almost
so cute,
8 weeks
but
old.
We're not keeping any of them.
Y'all made me pinky swear. So if anybody's looking for some
before
doodles, y'all holler at me because they're cute as hell. But so now we have this new pen. You haven't even been to the house to come see this pen. So now it's literally looks like a goat pen is in my bedroom.
Of course it does.
So that's how my morning starts. At 6 a.m., they all 4 wake up and they're ready to eat. They're ready to play. They're ready to do all the thing.
Like? Underwater exorcism is how you described that.
That's right. I forgot.
Yeah. That's
exactly
accurate
what
AF.
It sounds like. Well, I forgot about the underwater part because they're not nursing anymore. So now it just sounds like a bunch of...
Just a straight exorcism.
With hyenas.
Oh, perfect.
Involved.
In your bedroom. And you wonder why you can't sleep?
Yep. So that's my
so they
first
wake
alarm.
You up at what
That's
time?
the first alarm. That starts about 6 a.m.
Okay.
So that's how that went today. So I get up, I let Tiger out, then I let Dolce out. Then you got to go get Camus out of his kennel because he sleeps in his big resort style kennel.
All the big dogs got to go out first.
Delilah has to go out in the front yard because she doesn't
blind.
She doesn't have any eyes. Everybody's got their sweaters, their hoodies, all their outfits, their snowsuits on.
Deal.
Yep. So then I do that. Get all the dogs are situated. Then Fiona's coming to the studio today because it's on the calendar. Y'all all know about our calendar, which reminds me, our calendar's not in. Our fucking calendar that I ordered.
Amazon. It's that weather, girl.
I need to...
Everything delayed.
So, Fiona's coming to the studio today. It's 20 degrees in Texas. We don't function when it's 60 degrees in Texas, so it's 20 degrees.
Not well or much.
Fiona doesn't do the cold. I don't do the cold. So then she's
from the rainforest.
So she's got to get her sweater on. So we get her sweater on. Mind you, her little
And you
harness.
say it like it's real easy, like put a sweater on a lemur.
No. Just wait for this whole.
Okay.
This is what it took me to get here. To the porch to relax.
Here you are.
And enjoy my company and to make myself feel better about my shit show.
So did Fiona
so we
was
get
not
the sweater
ready.
on where she's eating, having her breakfast, and I turn around. Well, her harness is underneath her little sweater that she has on, and
which also took a level of
which
skill.
doesn't have a little, like normal dogs have like a little cut or whatever to put their leash and through. That this doesn't. That's why I thought you bought this for her. I'm pretty sure you bought this for her. It's probably a little doll's outfit. Anyways, so she's got her. We get the sweater on. I turn around because I am. What am I doing? I don't know. Who knows at this point? Who knows? It has something to do with an animal.
Yep.
And she's running at me. So now she's gotten out of the harness.
Oh, this is a fun game.
Mm-hmm.
I've actually played
Delilah
this game.
is eating, you know where her food is, because I have 3 separate groups of dogs, so they all have to have separate food. You know how this works.
Different location. Yep. It's a whole thing. So now Fiona's free.
Sweaterless. Yep. Harnessless.
Oh,
and you know what happens. And I have 30-foot ceilings in my home.
I've experienced this game.
So if you know what lemurs do, and for everybody that doesn't, they jump and they go as high as they can possibly go.
It's a real fun game.
Yep.
So she's jumping around on all your treasures and antiques and
now
things that
she
you
goes
have.
up to the loft.
Oh, that's good.
Where the 20-year-old is up there sleeping. So I try to shut the door. The blind dog is on the corner of the stairs because that's where her kibbles are at. She's trying to eat. Of course, Garrison, the 20-year-old, has shit, clothes, whatever, on the stairwell.
Stuff and things.
Yeah. So now I'm tripping over that, trying to catch a lemur, trying to get a hold of the harness. The harness is still on the dining room table.
With a new hip, a new knee, recently
and
camel stomped.
broken ribs.
Okay, the broken ribs.
And broken ribs. Yeah. So I say, Garrison, can you get up and help me?
No, he's not even.
Of course not. Of course
Never mind,
not.
I got this.
Yeah. So then I catch the lemur. Then I have to get her dressed again, redressing a lemur. For all of you people that get up and bitch about dressing your kids, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
I
don't want
to hear wrestling an alligator, but at least I could hold him down.
I do not want to hear it until... Yes, I chose to have the lemur, right? Most of you people did not choose to have these children, and y'all bitch about
I didn't know it was going to come out like that.
We'll see. Shit, sorry. That was me. That was me kicking the lantern. It's fine, Tiger. I'm just frustrated. I'm just telling y'all about my morning.
Heavy-handed is a thing.
It was so crazy.
Okay, so you got her. You got the sweater on.
We get dressed. Then I turn around, and Tiger's ready to go because Tiger and her anxiety, that's the standard poodle for y'all that don't remember. We said we were going to have a quiz with names and what have you later. So she is the nursing mom, not nursing anymore. I turn around, finally get the lemur dress, and I look at her. She's got her, what is she even wearing? A lamb jacket, hoodie.
Lamb chop.
Yeah. Her tits are flying out everywhere.
It's too early for this shit already. I can just tell you.
Is it too early for yes.
She needs a bigger jacket. I mean, the chimney
And then I look at my phone, and there's you. Hey, are you heading to the porch? Are you ready to go? And I wanted to go, shit.
Sure, right
I'm
after
freaking
I wrap
exhausted.
This shit up.
I'm exhausted.
I'll go relax with you.
I don't have, I mean, my children are grown. Yes, these are my babies, but we are here. We made it. That's my morning.
Because
she's looking at me like, I'm sorry,
we had our first
Mom.
real cold snap here this week, so everybody, went into full panic mode.
Yes, and everybody that makes fun of us Texans, you might as well make fun of us Texans because we're stupid.
We don't salt roads. We don't do none of that. We have,
we're stupid.
Some of us got some gear.
Nobody knows how to drive in the first place.
I don't know. I don't even know how to dress, much less to drive. No, you put ice or snow. We all have, PTSD from that snowmageddon that we had.
When was that? Last year?
I don't know. Feels like yesterday. Pipes were frozen. Everything was out.
See, this is how stupid we are. Everybody's still in therapy from the last
because we're traumatized at this point.
It would have last a whole 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, maybe.
Anything can happen. It could be a flood. It could be a hurricane. It could be, you just got to be ready for anything at this point. I mean, this is no joke. So anyway, what did it hit? 19 degrees or something?
Yeah, it did.
Luckily, there was no school for the King Day. My son called it the King Day, and he wants to know how many days did they get off school for that holiday. Then we talked about who, Martin Luther King was, and there was no king cake involved in this particular situation, which he was very disappointed about. But Mardi Gras season is upon us.
It is coming up.
He, insisted on the Mardi Gras tree. Even though we don't live in Louisiana, he knows that's a thing.
That's because y'all are so full of...
On spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a lot of spirits.
Spirit.
So I strip all the Christmas things off of the Christmas tree.
So you really did put the decorations
I said
on
you
the tree.
can't put up one holiday if you've not put the other one away. No, the tree is still up, but now it is Mardi Gras out.
So I thought when I saw that on your socials, I thought
real.
you were kidding.
No, it's real. That kid has a lot of spirit. He is not letting me.
No, I know.
This is the longest a Christmas tree has been up since he had me put it up in November.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm probably going to burn the bulbs out on this damn thing, running it every day for 3 months. That's not what it's built for.
No. Did you change the bulbs out and at least put
No, girl. I don't know.
purple and yellow?
It's got a remote.
And...
I just press. Yeah, you can do colors or just the white.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a big old tree. So I'm like,
Yeah. I
rock
saw your
it.
tree, but I haven't seen it now that it's changed its holiday.
Seasons. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a thing, apparently. It is coming up. We're going to have a
I've thought about doing that many a times.
Fat Tuesday. I think we're going to have a special episode.
When oh yeah.
Yeah, I hope you're cooking something.
You know me.
Because I'm not.
I don't need, yeah, no, right.
Listen.
Yeah. She
We
has
all
a
have
private
our
chef.
gifts.
I am the private chef. Not her private chef, but I mean, I would.
I have somebody cook for me because I'm not good at it.
Okay, and that's fine.
Look.
I'm not judging.
I am grateful. I get it done.
Yeah.
And if I don't know how to do it, somebody does.
So were you prepared for this stupid ass cold snap?
So we covered up the faucets, and I brought in all 18,000 of my plants that I have a love-hate relationship with.
Yeah.
For the last 2 years, I'm like, it's going to freeze. The sun's out. It's going to freeze. The sun's out. They're inside. They're outside. They're inside.
Yeah.
Then I got, creepy crawlers. I don't know if they're coming in the house. I don't know
Well,
what to
you've
do.
seen what I did to the frog pond this past summer.
Oh, bedazzled.
Yeah.
It's like a jungle, baby.
It was so beautiful.
So good.
So do you know what my garage looks like right now?
A jungle indoors?
It looks like Fiona's birthplace.
Oh, man.
I have plumerias. I have...
A lot of plumerias.
Yeah.
Gotta
Because
save 'em
somebody,
because-
we won't mention anyone's name, Jeremy Foy, loves to buy the plants. But
So when Mama wants a couple
watering
plants, no.
we're not going to do. Nope, we're going to buy them.
I gave you what you needed for what you wanted.
That's
now
right.
it's on you.
That's right.
Here's
So.
the picture and the drill. Hang it up yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, God love that.
It's all good things. So these
my
plants,
entire garage. So now my car is sitting
Okay.
out in the garage. I mean,
well, I guess my plant situation is not as serious as yours, clearly, but I'm beginning to feel like sink or swim, mother suckers. Like, I can't with this. Survive if you're gonna. If not, I'll replace you.
Have you been to Gage and Riley's house?
Not inside.
So she,
she got the green thumb?
Well, oh my gosh. Well, her Insta is Rise Plants. Because I bought her a plant. This is how this started.
That's
a long time ago. I bought her a plant years ago.
Some people have that. They just
this
come with
girl,
it. Can keep things alive.
And you know how much I love this child. I mean, this is my daughter-in-law, you guys, and she is
Plant game strong.
Cutest thing you have ever seen.
She is.
She's mean as hell. She is so stinking cute. And I think we may have talked about this or touched base when you talk about a boy mom, and I was always told you're never going to ever accept who your boys bring home, blah, blah, blah. But let me tell you, and you've met them both.
Yep.
My boys brought home rock stars. I mean, these girls are rock stars. And if you guys go go stalk my page,
You'll see she ain't lying. She ain't lying.
She is. They're
Looks
both
like
just amazing, amazing girls. But this girl, Riley, has got this plant thing. I mean, she's got the child could not boil water before she met me. It was so cute.
We got different gifts.
It was so
That's
cute.
a thing.
And her mom and I are freaking two peas in a pod. Bambi, you've met Bambi. She is
that was a whole thing.
Blast. She is so much fun. But yeah.
Is she a plant lady too? No. Riley just comes by that. Well,
she's one of those that if she can't figure anything out, she's going to YouTube it. She's going to get on the YouTube.
Because that's a thing now.
Yes. And that girl will figure. She is not going to have anybody help her. She's going to figure it out. She's going to make it happen.
She sounds like your daughter.
She is so stinking cute. So she has a whole, Gage bought her a greenhouse. So in her backyard.
I don't even deserve a greenhouse.
No. Same.
My shit's struggling.
In her backyard, she's got this fabulous greenhouse. And of course, what do I want to do? I'm like, hey, you got room for mine?
Hey.
You got room for the
Step aside.
river plants? Do you got
something.
room for the... Yeah.
We'll just have to check the aftermath when it's all over in this cold, when the sun will shine again.
And then there's me that has a greenhouse at my ranch that is not like... It's a greenhouse, but it's not your normal greenhouse. I'll have to take a picture and show you guys at one point, because it is, we've had a wedding out there. We've had we've had all kinds of random things. Is that me?
Yeah,
Fiona. Know I'm occupado.
Occupado.
We don't talk when we're on
you
the
had
porch
to put like
to random people.
Unacceptable.
I don't even know where the cellular device is. That's terrible.
Invitation only.
I don't know. Anyways, so I have a greenhouse at the ranch. It's cute as hell. There ain't one damn plant in my greenhouse.
You see all them plants just
but I got a pink
about.
bathtub in there.
Oh yeah, I've seen it.
Old vintage antique chairs in
Pigs
there. It has a chandelier.
So did you have to put blankets on them horses and do?
We don't see. I don't do that.
Well,
no.
It's only the strong
First
survive.
of all, it's cold as balls to walk out there. Second of all, when you do that in Texas, and there's going to be horse people, they're going to come out of the woodwork. Y'all come on out. Come on out. We're going to talk about it. Because there's certain types of horses that you can blanket and there's certain types that you can't. In Texas, because our weather is so stupid and so bipolar, and you get all, like, I think one of the cutest things I've seen in a very long time is when people make fun of Texas weather and they say it's like a Powerball. Your Powerball numbers. It fucking is. That's a real thing. You
can't put all the sweaters away because as soon as you do, you're going to need one again.
And this is why I have 6 veterinarians. And
why is there not like
every single one of them? I love them all immensely because they help me with all of my animals. But animals will go. They call it's called Texas pneumonia, and it's where it's 20 degrees one day and it's 80 degrees the next.
Yeah, that makes people sick too.
Their body adapts to what is really going on in the weather. So if you go and you start blanketing a horse that's been outside,
then they're going to used to it.
I have big draft horses, I have gypsies, and I have Clydesdales, and their hair, their winter coat does what it's supposed to do. So then you go and you put a blanket on it and you fuck it all up. Well, they start mildewing.
Okay, well, let's not do that. I didn't know it was a whole deal. I just don't know much about it.
It is. It's a very interesting deal. I mean, it is really interesting. And it's like my herd dogs. You try to keep those herd dogs in during a snowstorm. That is hilarious.
I can't even get my dogs.
They freaking love this. Tiger.
To go out and pee. Much less.
Oh, Camus wasn't having it. That's Camus. By the way, that's Nick's dog. Y'all want to know. But
when they start misbehaving, they start getting delegated.
Tiger and Dolce, the last 2 days have had an absolute blast. I mean,
some people like cold weather. Some animals like cold weather. I'm not one of those people.
He's a meathead.
I'll tell you what I'm waiting on.
And so
that sunshine, that beach.
You are the sunshine girl.
Oh, yes, I am. I'm telling you, I'm real serious about it. And this time next week.
Yeah.
We're going to be
in the Keys. We told you guys, didn't we talk about last time we went to the Keys? We kind of hit some little hot buttons.
The next best thing.
Yeah. So, because it's on our calendar.
It's legit.
We're going.
And next Tuesday, we'll be there.
We will. We're going for a full week. We're going to go see a bunch of our musicians and get get our sunshine fixed.
Fading, I'm getting pasty. I can't do it.
Yeah, that's the weather down there is not too far off from what it is here. So,
but it's just not like this.
But what is cool is we do have friends down there that bring their spray tan machine. So,
hey girl, I am not against it.
Now, I'm going to tell you, it's going to be a little awkward because her husband does it.
Listen, by the time you're this age,
these are good people. Bring your swimmy, Nick. Bring your swimmy, okay?
By the time you're this age, people have seen it.
You don't give a shit.
You have had children.
No.
Just, No.
I was thinking about that the other day.
Come on.
I am 50 years old. I don't give a damn.
We are past it.
I don't give a damn.
I'm telling you, once I hit 40 years old, I said, I'm done.
Yeah.
I ain't proving shit to people. I am not apologizing unless I really...
Have to?
Yeah, have to. Because I don't do that shit lightly.
Did you hear that, Fees?
I'm done.
Did y'all hear her trying to talk in the mic? She's trying to say all the things.
Wait till she sneezes. That's real cute.
Oh, what are you saying?
You ain't lived till you heard a lemur sneeze.
Oh, you gonna say something? Tell him.
But I'm saying,
say hi, my name's Fiona Pearl. We're gonna talk to him? What are you saying?
Oh, now she quiet?
Are you gonna talk to him?
I would say...
For everybody that's driving and can't see me, Fiona's grabbed the microphone and she is talking into it. Tell him.
Oh, there she is.
Tell him what you want to say.
Chirp, chirp.
You want a cranberry? So you want to know what Fiona eats?
Yeah, tell him.
Everything.
Menagerie.
So
she ain't picky.
Y'all heard me talk about her Blunkle, MJ. So his lemur.
He's black and he's the uncle, so we call him the Blunkle. That's in the Gypsy.
In case y'all missed
People don't understand your words sometimes.
No,
I
that's
gotta
the
be
Gypsy
translator.
Yeah. y'all.
So you be feeding
MJ's
her lots of fruit, tons of fruit.
She does. She has to have a lower protein diet, but she loves some dog food, which is what led her to the loft today.
Oh.
Was dog food.
Well, if you feed her.
And I can hear her crunching because it's the cutest crunch you've ever heard. You've heard her. It's
That's
so
how I bribe her whenever she's getting her diaper
It sounds
changed.
like a kid with no manners eating Doritos.
Oh, yeah. I love that shit.
I cannot handle that.
Crunch game so strong.
It's so bad. Like,
she gets a ton of fruit, all the whole.
It's so crunchy. It's
she gets
just
a
so
fruit
loud.
salad every day.
She does. And she eats like it's her last meal. MJ, her Blunkle's lemur, does not.
So just came like that.
He's ratchety. That's what
we
MJ
just need to get
says.
them together. So everybody needs an ugly
I think
friend.
maybe he can
so y'all can see how pretty she really is.
Poor Julian. He's not even here to defend his nappy hair.
Well, that's your invitation, Julian. Come on out. Let's show him what you're working with.
MJ's
I'll play some Madagascar.
Yeah.
Like to move it.
MJ's mad at Leroy because Leroy tried to adjust my camel toe with his camel toe.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't laugh about it.
No, I can't because I have broken ribs.
Well,
and
no, you
really
literally
hurts.
can't laugh.
Oh, me and Nick what were we doing with the puppies? Doing a photo shoot?
Is that why you've been avoiding me? Because I make you laugh. You took this assignment much too seriously. Protecting your ribs, so...
Y'all, Kel's mad because we didn't hardly talk this week, and we weren't able to get on the porch because it was cold as balls.
I take it personally.
And so now she thinks that I'm taking my assignment too seriously, and I'm cutting our friendship in half.
Because it's like, let's not discuss what we're going to talk about, so it'll be a surprise. And real... What'd you say? Stream of consciousness. Yeah, okay. So we're trying not to
Isn't it content? Is it
No.
It is? Oh, is it me making up my own things again?
Yeah, but that's the way you understood it.
Whatever.
Stream of content.
I don't care.
Stream of consciousness.
You can call it consciousness.
Listen, but I'm just saying.
I don't even know how to say that. I don't even know what it means.
You're trying to... I could probably spell it.
You probably can.
I'm just saying.
I can't.
For us not to talk about what we're going to talk about, and then you don't talk to me at all, so then I have no idea what we're going to talk about.
Because that's what makes it so fun.
You took this assignment much too seriously.
Do you hear this, Fees?
But guess what?
Why is Kel being so
We're going to make up for it next week, and we're going to come back with some stories.
Hers being mean.
Because the people watching game at Mile Zero Fest might be my favorite
people
of all
watching
time.
game is just fun, period. You want to talk about people watching?
Oh.
Let me tell you.
We do love this game.
Okay, so you don't know about this story. So... Me and Nick used to spend a full day at home. We're processing, we're powerhousing. We got with all the businesses and doing all the bullshit and things and dogs and puppies, and we're building a kissing booth, by the way.
Oh.
And it's not for me.
I'm
it's
like, who are we kissing?
It's for the dogs. It's for the dogs. And it's cute
Photo
as hell.
shoot.
It's cute as hell. Wait till you see it. So I'm about to eat Fiona and all her snacks, and I was like, look, we got to go eat. So it's like 3:00 in the afternoon.
Straight away.
Yeah. So, and I may or may not have changed clothes. I don't know, but that's okay. She's shaking her head no, just for everybody. I'm just letting you know, okay, clearly I didn't, so whatever.
You wore your house clothes outside?
Well, no,
right.
It was yesterday's clothes. So there. But
no judging.
We go down the road to a Mexican restaurant. It's a Wednesday. Doggy day is Wednesday, so everybody's getting their hair done, their play days. Except for Camus, because Camus is bad. Camus is in timeout. Camus doesn't get to go to the groomer anymore. I don't know if anybody's had a bad bulldog, but of course I got one bulldog with this attitude. Anyways, we'll talk about Camus later. So Camus is with us. So we go down the road to a little restaurant, Herbert's here in town, New Braunfels, for everybody that wants to enjoy a nice margarita and some Mexican food and let your kids do whatever in the blue hell they want to do. They have a nice, fabulous playground. You can just turn them loose and just let them run.
They do.
Yeah, Kel does it with her kids all the time.
Listen,
just letting you know, hey, it's fine.
Everybody needs a break.
Hey,
I get
that was why I started my pumpkin patch for all you people that have little Johnnies. You're welcome.
Amen. That's a good time though. Exceptional.
Fee's infatuated with straws.
Oh.
So we go to the Herberts and we sit down. We've got Camus. Camus is retarded, and yes, I said it. Y'all can be mad. I don't care. I said it. He's retarded.
I think he's
special.
Developmentally delayed is the word.
Okay, there goes the math teacher calling, making things proper. I'm just letting you know, y'all. I'm just telling you. He's cute as hell, but he's retarded.
Lucky he's cute.
Whatever. So we go. Now he's crawling underneath Nick's chair because that's her dog. She feels sorry for him. I don't know, whatever. She feels sorry for him.
Bleeding heart.
Yeah. So I look down because she's sitting across from me, kind of like you and I are sitting. He's underneath her chair, and I look down, and of course I have these, them jeans that I have, the bottom bells that are like as big, 4 or 5 people can jump in and get them.
Okay, they blow in the wind. I got some of those.
Yeah, so that's what I'm wearing. And I'll look down, and you're never going to guess what shoes I have on.
Sparkly shoes.
My slippers.
Oh, your house shoes. You wore your house shoes out of the house?
Out of the house. Into the truck. Mind you, I'm in Garrison's truck. Garrison drives a Hummer, an old school H2.
Tank.
Yeah. So to get into the Hummer, because I have broken ribs, and he has this retarded step on there, which is just weird.
So you got to climb up in this thing in your house shoes.
I got to hold on to the oh shit handle, pull myself into this thing with broken ribs. Mind you, I look at my foot. Idea. So I see the shoe.
So you're aware.
Nothing happens in my head. Nothing registers. Nothing. Zero. Nothing happens. I get in the vehicle. We drive. She is sitting in the car with me the whole time. Mind you, she's a little tiny little thing. So she saw the fucking shoes.
Listen, nothing you do shocks anyone. So Kellie, I'm not going to call you out.
These particular pair of slippers have pink, black, white fur on them. Y'all, I'm about fur and feathers. And settle down for all you people that are thinking that it's the real fur. No, it ain't. It's faux. It's faux. The boots with the fur. Yeah. Yeah. It's the faux.
Apple bottoms.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I got
these were were these apple bottoms? No. What kind of bottoms?
I think you gotta have a big. You gotta have a big butt.
These were trying. Well, that ain't happening. Well, I did after Leroy stomped
it,
but that was only one side.
Jeans.
Yeah. So, anyways.
So you couldn't see the slippers, or you noticed once you got in? Oh,
you damn right. I saw them. Looked at them. Got to the restaurant. I looked down. I see how dumb the dog's acting. I'm thinking, good Lord. I mean, at least smile and say hi to these people that are trying to talk to you. Come on, K-Miss.
Look at him. He's special. His mama got her house shoes on at the restaurant.
I'm so devastated. And what does Nick do? She's like getting out her phone. She's got to take a vid. She's got to take pictures.
Clearly.
Opportunistic. No. I start crying. Real tears. I'm hysterical.
I would have had more shoes in my car for sure.
Of course you do, because y'all need to understand how Kel packs for, how people...
In case of emergency.
In Texas go and get groceries and toilet paper and bread and eggs, and y'all act retarded because y'all don't have a Herald in your life.
HEB was out of bread, by the way.
Well, Kel has that all in her back of her car.
Listen, it's in a little organized deal, but I got shoes, I got bathing suits, I got goggles. No, not me.
I'm sitting at the restaurant. Now I'm begging for a margarita, crying with real tears. In
your slippers.
In my slippers.
That's adorable. Check me in, bitch.
So
you too can wear your slippers out.
You know what I told Nick? We might as well just fucking go to Walmart when we leave here.
Ooh.
And just seal the deal.
You didn't go to Walmart.
That's what I was thinking about with the pictures and the puppies, because you know how I am. Because one, I never wear shoes because I'm hood ghetto.
I don't like shoes either. But.
Okay, so and I run around the resort, but ask how many times I will wipey and clean my toes.
Oh,
same. Million freaking times.
I can't get in bed with
worry about yourself. I got wipies everywhere. That is one thing that I do have. You can even kiss Fiona's toes because she gets her toesies wiped with wipies. I take baby wipes everywhere. Yes, everything. That's what I was thinking of, because remember when I showed you my
Walmart feet?
My Walmart.
All in public and everything.
They were so bad. I go to sit down. That's what we were doing. We were sitting down on the floor, and of course I got to get my pillow because my butt still hurts because once again
your injuries from the incident,
the camel toe versus my camel toe. It was so bad.
It's too soon. Maybe
and.
Not.
I look down and I see my feet, and I showed Nick, and hers cute, but she got a really weak tummy. She's sitting on the floor losing her freaking mind. I was like, I'm going to get wipies. It's fine. I'm going to wipe my. So then I sit there and I proceed to wipe my toes right next to her.
You should have
like, could you just please do that in the other room? Could you just? And I was like,
I would have tucked those feet under them bell bottoms.
Why are you so sensitive right now? Wipe me. I clean my toes.
Listen, I've been to an event and I wore some shoes that I had not worn in a whole year, and I got out of the car and the heel fell completely off of the shoe.
Wasn't I with you?
I don't know. It might have happened more than once.
Or was that a flip-flop?
I'm just saying, I like to throw them back in my closet, forget I got them, and pull them out, and the glue's not the same. I don't know what happened. But anyway, I had to go around all night at that formal event. Luckily, my dress was long, but
I can't believe you didn't have...
No shoes.
No shoes.
Oh, I Ubered. That's why I didn't have no shoes in my car. That's what you get. Try to be fucking responsible. And then
I'm surprised you don't pack a pair in your
wardrobe malfunction. That particular person did not allow for backup shoes.
Did you have some cute, a clutch? Are y'all impressed?
Yeah, it was.
Are you impressed because I remembered what it's called?
Clutch. Coming in clutch.
Why was I talking about a clutch? We were going somewhere, and I was talking about the clutch that I made out of the feather duster. Do you remember that story?
No.
I didn't tell you?
I don't think so. Feathers?
Oh, yes.
But you didn't kill that thing. It was actually a feather duster.
Have you ever priced a clutch with feathers?
No.
They're not cheap.
I don't pay full price for anything.
I know.
You know, if I found that it was at some old lady's estate sale.
Right. You're going to have the utmost respect for this. So you know what I did? I did not go to the Walmarts in my slipper.
Oh, thank God.
Nope. I didn't. I went to Target probably.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know.
Might have put real shoes on for Target.
But I went and got,
feather?
What the hell is that stuff called?
Feather duster?
I did buy a feather duster. It was a gray one.
Hodgepodge?
Nope. What's that? Felt? Yes.
Yeah, there it is.
So there's different, and I know because I struggle with words, and y'all are going to have to just be patient with me. That's why I have my own gypsy, and I know it's weird because
Patience and prayers, thank you.
This is why I can't wear mascara for everybody doesn't see. She's got her fingers in my eyeballs.
She likes to do that while you're driving as well.
Sits on my head. So yes, I know what felt is, but I just don't ever know what the hell to call things.
I
always
yourself.
and that's why I call everything a deal. Because I never know what to call shit. Because my head don't work.
When you say the word deal, it could be.
But it covers all the bases. I go get the felt. I remember what it's called. And I get a heavy kind of felt, and I cut it in 2 pieces. I make a little clutch. I staple it because that's all I have at the house.
Survival sewing, that's what I do.
Give me mean kisses. So I staple the sides. I get out the hot glue gun, which I found, because you know me, I have 47 of them because I can't ever find where. I always put them in.
Keep buying a new one every time you can't find it.
And I'm so grateful that they're like $6, $9, whatever. I can't ever find either the sticks, or I can't find the damn gun. But I found one this time, and
hot glued them feathers.
So I got about $3 in felt. Okay, I cut a little handle. I ain't got nothing in the staples because that's just I had one just sitting around in my toolbox. Staple gun.
She does have her
staple.
own toolbox.
I have very, very impressive toolbox.
Very serious.
Very impressive. Tools. And might need to work on that sponsorship.
Yeah.
Note.
All them tools.
Yeah.
They
Starts
label
with a D, ends with a T. We'll holla at you.
Yeah. They label with a Sharpie too. They say Gypsy Mama.
I do.
The answer's no.
So I go get me a $3 feather duster, and I rip all the feathers apart, and so I turn them upside down, and so I layer the feathers like a chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are you picturing it?
Yeah, I got you.
It looked so good. And then I took...
Etsy, what you got?
I had a roll of pearls. Just like, not real ones. I know, put your eyeballs don't ever get that big. Put them back in your face. So, you can get the little roll of pearls.
Yeah, string of pearls.
Yeah. And I had a leftover string of pearls because I wrapped a light switch with pearls.
Of course you did.
Mm-hmm. It looks so cute. Wrap the light switch with pearls, so I take the leftover pearls and I bead on the top where the ends of the feathers were so you couldn't see the stick of the feather.
Did you just have your heart set on a feather purse and you're like, fuck it, I can make this?
And I have no idea why. I have no idea where I went. I have no idea why I thought I had to have a feather clutch, because have you ever seen me carry a clutch in your entire life?
No, that's how we got
Absolutely
to this story.
Not.
Because that one time that you did the clutch thing.
I wonder where that is. I can't believe you haven't found it.
Because I love me some feathers.
It's cute. We should make another one.
Well,
I bet they have different colored feather dusters
Pinterest, that's what I was thinking of.
I don't even think Pinterest was around when I was Pinteresting.
Listen, you right. You was Pinterest before.
Before Pinterest was Pinterest.
There you go. You do have a lot of projects.
What would you even call that?
Upcycling. Pinterest before it was cool.
What'd you call it?
Pinterest before it was cool.
That's like DIYing before we could DIY.
Exactly.
I don't even know.
Yeah, it was good though. You have a lot of fun projects and stuff and things.
But I was proud of my.
Always into something.
I was so proud of my $6 clutch.
I bet. And I like it when people give you compliments.
Because you know what you're going to do later. You're going to go home.
I'm going to go look for that.
You are going to go and get on the Googles, and you're going to look up exactly how much a feather clutch is. I think everybody should do that, and y'all will appreciate my $6 dust clutch mop.
I would definitely buy that from some old lady. Probably wouldn't attempt to make it because I know how them Pinterest fails. That's me. I mean, oh yeah, I could do that, and I'm like, I cannot do that.
Yeah,
I just pay a lady to do that because we have different gifts. I say that all the time. If I can do the same thing as you, I don't need you. If we could both do the words and nobody needs to do the words, we got that.
Yeah.
Somebody got to teach the math.
If I can do the same shit as you, I don't need you in my life.
That's a real thing. I use friendships, relationships. You need to be able to contribute to what I'm already doing. Don't take from me.
That makes perfect sense.
Be a fountain, not a drain. They say that about people, and it's the older I get, the more I understand what that means.
Be yourself. Be adventurous. Be courageous.
And share your gifts. Yeah. I think it's aggressive. No one ever tells me to be aggressive.
Talking about the Bible. Y'all are talking about.
Okay, Jesus, reel it in.
Oh, you want to talk about everybody in my house needs some Jesus.
I heard it in my mind.
So me and Nicole didn't get to spend a day together yesterday, like in the same room. So yesterday evening we were recapping after I had to call her from my morning recap. After my morning meeting, I had to call her and I'm like, you have to hold me accountable, because then after I called her, then I had to call you and I had to tell you that you have to hold me accountable. So I had to go down my list.
Accountability is a real last thing.
Because we were frozen and we couldn't get on the porch and we couldn't talk about these things. And so I'm like, look, this is where I'm at. I need y'all to make sure that I'm flying straight or whatever it is, walking straight and flying like an arrow or something. I don't know, whatever.
Ducks in a row.
Something. They're not even my ducks. I don't even have ducks. I don't even own a duck.
Thank God.
Could
don't
you imagine?
Give any ideas.
So I do all that. So then yesterday evening we recap, and you know what she says to me? You can tell we didn't go to church today, and we didn't get enough Jesus, or what? We didn't swap. We didn't swing by and take our shot of holy water like we usually do. Nobody blessed us.
Listen, I think.
So guess where we're going after this, fees? To church.
Probably to PetSmart is where you're going.
They don't have the proper holy water there.
Okay, you're right. The doggy holy water.
Yeah. Although fees could have used some this morning.
Well,
and so could I. I mean, I was praying to the Lord. I was like, look, you are supposed to be making your guest appearance.
Today's not the day, ma'am. This is like picture day.
She said,
at school.
Absolutely.
And your kid wants to wear something ridiculous.
Absolutely not. I'm going to strip naked. Dressed. I'm going to get out of my harness. I'm going to get out of my Where's Waldo sweater that I'm wearing, because she doesn't even like Waldo. She doesn't even know who Waldo is.
Everyone else
so
knows
cute.
who Waldo is. So
she looks like a little candy cane.
I mean,
with an attitude.
When it's this kind of weather, I mean, the kids are hoping they cancel school. I got to get the kid up. He wants to wear an undershirt, a long sleeve shirt.
What'd y'all do yesterday on your frozen day off?
Oh, my frozen day off. Well, let's see. Little one likes to wake up about 6:30.
Did you get fired on your day off?
I try to fire myself. Listen, he wants to play games. He wants to do Legos. He wants to go bowling. He wants to play with a friend. He wants to go to the trampoline park.
This is Rowan, the 7-year-old she's talking about, mind you.
So we get sucked into this Lego set that's, says for 6 years old and up, but it's very serious, and there's, stuff and things and tables and people and little jars of soda that go on the table, and we're both heavy-handed, so there was a lot of deep breathing and
I've
let's
seen you
take
throw
a
fork at a restaurant.
Girl, I was real close to throwing this whole damn thing,
stuck
but
on your napkin and it just didn't come. And you couldn't get your napkin and your fork out right. And I watched her just chunk the napkin and chunk the fork. So you in a game of Legos, or not even a game or whatever.
And why does everybody think it's a good idea for little kids to build stuff when their parents got to help? It's like, now I'm involved. So that was my day off. Also trying to convince the dogs to pee when it was cold, and then I'm cold, and then it's like, what are we gonna do? We're gonna play with something.
Sounds like y'all had a great day.
Can we have a movie night? Can we listen? Just chill. And you're hungry again? Like, you've already eaten 14 times today. You don't eat this much when you go to school. Like, stop eating.
He's
just
storing
be full.
up for winter or whatever.
Hibernation. Yeah. But he don't sleep. That's not the same.
Yeah.
So this morning he wants long sleeve shirt under the t-shirt. Sweatpants. He comes out, the shirt on the top is backwards, so he's like, we can just spin it around, and then he's tangled in the shirt that's underneath. Finally I get the shirt on straight. I'm like, your pants are on backwards, and he's like, how do you know? And I'm like, the pockets are facing the wrong way. Then he's mad, he's laughing. I'm like, come downstairs, you have 3 minutes, you need to have teeth brush, socks on. It's a whole ordeal. Can we get donuts? No, we have made it in just enough time to get out the door.
But did he wear his shoes to school? Because I wore slippers to out
Okay,
in
I would
public.
have let them. Listen, they probably not going
At this point,
outside.
just get your damn slippers on.
Anything.
I don't give a shit if you got one tooth and
I don't
brushed
care
or half
if
a tooth. Get your
He got that one front tooth.
I
You know,
know.
I'm like,
It's so
brush that one good. That's
Brush
a
that
new guy.
one.
You know,
Don't forget the new one.
you got to get on them.
Put some extra paste
Oral
on the big
hygiene
guy.
is very important. I said, look, he had to get a filling once. He was real mad that his face was numb. I was planning to send him back to school because it was supposed to be in and out. He was not having it. He was mad about it. He just was pinching his own face, trying to get it to stop.
I used to do that, bite my lip, and then I would
So
just
I'm
chew my
telling
whole
him,
face
you don't want to
apart.
do that again. So get up there and brush your teeth. That's the
Brush
only
your
way.
tooth.
Yeah, brush that big one especially. All them new ones.
The new guy.
But get on it.
He's new. He's new on the block.
It's real serious. It never ends. So eventful mornings for us both. And then in 19 degrees when you thought you started your car and then you didn't start your car and then you come out and then all your tire pressure lights are on and then, it's just a whole thing. And then your husband's like, oh, I think your battery might be dying because your windows are rolling up slow. And I'm like, oh, that's a thing? I don't know. I mean, it starts when I hit the button.
Should we call someone?
Until it doesn't. I got jumper cables, but I'm just saying,
Same.
it's like impending doom. Nobody likes that. And why? I mean, at least I'd have clothes and a blanket and change of clothes. And
Can you imagine being the school teachers today?
swimsuit.
After all that.
They're mad about it.
And then you drop off Johnny. And
Oh,
you're
yeah.
like, thank you, baby Jesus.
Y'all been doing Legos all day yesterday, huh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all are still mad about it. And they have to deal with all those
I couldn't
little
wait for them baby's kids to go back to school.
angry crumb snatchers.
And they ready. They ready to rock. They want to go outside. It's too cold to go outside. They can't even do recess. No, it's going to be a whole thing.
This is why everyone at Christmas time, for the holidays, for the whatever days, if you do not know what to get your sons, daughters, your lemurs teacher, your whatever, your dog groomers,
What should you get them?
you get them a gift certificate
liquor
to
store.
the bar or the liquor store.
Yeah, I've done that.
And you don't feel any shame
Several
about
times.
it.
They
You
got
don't feel
food
any
at the
shame
bar
about-
too.
They
I
do.
mean, you don't have to drink, but if you need
No.
to, it's nice to have the option.
Seriously.
I appreciate all of that.
I mean, do not.
Well,
do not
I
think
think
that you
Fiona's
were.
telling you it's time to probably wrap it up because she's about to show off
She's
her
trying
good
to go to
behavior.
sleep.
Gold
You were
star.
so good.
It's
Did you
nap
have
time.
fun on the porch? Did you have fun?
Well, I guess that's it, guys.
she was a good girl.
Next week we're going to be in the Keys.
Next, yes, we are in the Keys. We're gonna go try to find us some sunshine. We didn't even talk about what we're gonna pack, but I don't even give a shit.
Stay tuned. I will be visiting your closet.
Thanks for hanging with us on the
add some
porch.
things.
Thanks for letting fees come.
We fortunate to be fortunate.
Yeah, we are. We're not for everybody, but we're for some.
Definitely for some.
And you're welcome, teachers.
Yeah, get them gift cards.
Hey, we'll see you guys next week.
Take care.
Bye.
Stay warm.
Thanks.